Hi there and welcome back. In the last video, I've shown you a model that we will use to store guest bills in our hotel management system. This is the roombill.py. Okay. In this video, I'm going to show you how to integrate that model into our guest registration view so that the users will be able to have the live payables of an occupant guest right there and then. Okay, and the users will use this view also for making collections, recording discounts, and others. So here is the roombill.py which I've shown you before. Now we forgot one thing. Every time we create a model, we have to create the access right of the base user in ir.model.access.csv. So I've also included that before, and this update will be included in the link that I will specify in the description below. Now also in the past, we have guest registration.py. Okay. Now if you look at our roombill.py, we will have many to one field relating it to guest registration, this model. And then of course in the guest registration.py, we should have a corresponding field that will collect the different bills. So remember, I've commented this before. So this time I will uncomment this, okay? So that we will be able to access the list of room bills given corresponding guest registration. Now, I have already made updates to the guest registration.xml. I'm not going to do them one by one because it's actually very simple. If you look at our guest registration.xml, okay, we already have a group of fields, okay, included in a sheet. Now I'm going to include a notebook, okay, in the form. Remember, this is a form, so I'm going to embed a notebook with one page. The page entails the room charges, okay, and this page will use the room bill IDs. The room bill IDs field indicated in the guest registration.py. So room bill IDs will relate to hotel room bill, okay, via the guest registration ID. Remember that in roombill.py, we also have guest registration ID, which will relate it back to guest registration.py. So this is the field. Okay, we are collecting all room bills related to this guest registration ID. I have a header to include my buttons, but maybe the buttons will not show for the moment because they may not have the. We'll still have to link this anyway. This only invisible if the description is draft. Okay, so we will not have this button available if there's no record yet. And then we will have the we will have the following fields. Now this is a list with a header, so therefore this will be a table which will have date applied, document ID, document number, the charge ID, which will display the title, the details to be encoded by the user to explain what it is, the applied amount, and of course the stake. We'll have the debit amount, the additional charges, the credit amount, which we have computed before, and the difference. Okay, we will integrate the buttons later. Okay, so now let us start to update. Let us proceed to updating this video, this application, and see what will happen to the guest registration view that we have created before. So likewise, let me go to my apps. Let me activate the developer mode, and then let's search hotel, and then upgrade. Okay, and then let's go to the hotel system. Let's open a check-in guest. So look, this is how it looks, no? So we'll have the guest bill below. We will put a total in balance in the column balance so that the users will know the standing balance of current guest. Okay, let's try to look for a reserved guest. Yes, there it is. No, we haven't checked in yet. So in the next video, I'm going to introduce you to a PostgreSQL function again to check in a guest, because during check-in you will already charge an initial room charge. Okay, thanks for watching this video. I hope you find it interesting, and see you in the next one.